Hey, welcome. I'm Jermaine, and oh, wait, you know what I should do? We need to have a party here. Where's the party music? Yeah. Okay. Welcome. I've got this black background behind me because this show is all black. That's right. We got like black weather and black news and black sports and black me. That's right. I just took a DNA test today and it turns out I'm 100% black. That's right. Anyways, so welcome to Melanated TV. This is the show where people like me get to be on TV, right? It's like, how come we're not on TV that much? We should be. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm Jermaine. I'm from the Improv Place, and we about to kick this off, or something like that. Okay, that was my excited time. Hi, I'm Jermaine Trice, and I'm from the Improv Place, the owner of the Improv Place, and we are here to have a party today. Melanated TV was inspired by one of a few different people. The name inspired by our friend Shamira Hernandez, where she thought that melanated was a good thing. I was like, that's a good name. I like that word. We're gonna make a TV show about that. And Tashika from F.A.M Fest, who said we need to have some shows that are not just starring black people but run and produced by black people as well. The Improv Place is completely owned and run by me. I'm obviously black. And everything you see here is also produced by me, visuals and all of that stuff, sound, visuals, etc. And all of the performers are also black. So we love to have our melanated friends. So today we're going to have BNN joining us, Black News Network, from F.A.M Fest, F.A.M Festival, Improv Festival. And they are going to have an improvised news show. That being said, let's bring up their intro.
And I am Michelle Villa Vasquez.
This is BNN. Let's get straight into it. I am actually hearing breaking news that it's good to see you, Miss Ma'am. Where have you been?
Well, Pipe. I've been traveling around the world doing the things for a week. I just had to, get a breather. So much going on.
And that's so important. It's so important to breathe.
Self-care.
I too have been breathing and I've been moving. I've gotten myself up to about 500 steps daily.
500?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I can't say I'm marathon training, but I'm marathon training, if you feel me.
I like to marathon trade with my hands to my mouth. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
yes, what I'm saying is I like to eat and I like to drink. Specifically, I like to eat, but
And you should. You absolutely, you know what? Wow. Before we get into that, I am getting breaking news. This is just now coming in hot off the wire, or hot off the hot plate, as we say. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach of ABC fame have been terminated. That's right, folks. They have lost their jobs. They are out. I'm truly, everyone's aware that they were caught up in a little bit of a scandal, a little bit of Shonda Rhimes Presents scandal.
Or what we would, who Jada would call an entanglement.
And then take all kinds of nouns that we're going to use to describe this situation. Over on GMA3, a competitor. So we're not going to revel in that, but we might.
What aren't we?
It's
We're in
just
top
a
down,
shit.
baby.
It's truly. And for more, we're gonna go over to our lifestyle correspondent, Mo Mode, who is on the scene. Just can you tell us what's the mood there?
Um, I snuck into the ABC News Network. They don't yet know that I'm here, and people are talking. There's so much. I mean, the way that people saw that this was coming, they've been talking about it. They didn't think that we would all find out, but the way that it's been found out, they cleared out their offices. I'm trying to sneak in there because I think that that's where some of the good stuff still might be. Want to make sure I can get in there. But the nice thing is, since they're both been fired, they started fighting with each other. They're also both available now. So interested parties are flocking.
I do just have some follow-up questions. You're saying that TJ is available? Is that what I'm understanding from this? That he might be
Back on the market for you,
he
pipes.
might be ready? Okay,
They,
well,
back on the market, they had a huge blow up. They were so embarrassed, yelling at each other, like, "How could you put our dirty laundry out there in these streets?"
yeah,
We
yeah.
so
I
this
mean,
is the
it's
time to hit those DMs. Just letting you know.
absolutely. I mean, the
Mhm.
fact that we've truly put them on blast is surprising. I just have to say I am glad that we saw treatment for TJ that's commensurate with what they did for Amy, if you feel what I'm saying. Because I would not
Yeah,
have been
but
happy if we saw I wouldn't have been happy if we saw TJ facing, well, I guess he did more dirt. I'm backing off of my statement. I'm backing off of what
well,
I've been
let's
saying.
really talk about that in a scandal such as this. Aren't all the sins weighing the same, Piper? I
Oh,
mean,
I have to say they are. I mean, the Lord says, as we all know from those Sundays we had to spend, that God don't like ugly or cheating on your spouses. I mean, that's right there in Leviticus. So
and in Ecclesiastes it says, he without sin cast the first stone. People
mm,
shouldn't throw stones at glass houses. You
right,
know what I'm saying? So
right,
I
and
mean,
Sharon
I'm
Stone
not saying
being
that I've had an affair with any of our producers before, which I would never do. But if
Michelle.
I did, um,
You
love should
did.
never be held back by an office.
Okay. Well, we are live on air. I just want to remind you that whatever we're saying is going out to the people.
Oh, I was just saying if it was a circumstantial, I would never do such a thing.
Well, I would never say that as soon as TJ Holmes was available that I am him just to say what's up, young man. But
You you
if I
DM'd
were
him before they even broke up. What are you talking about?
hey, well,
but
I
can
saw
I
him
ask how fine does a man have to be so that we can just forgive all of his recompenses, as the good Lord says?
and we've got that poll live on the website for anyone who goes to
Let
BNN.
us know.
How fine does the man have to be? You could put in your stats, people. We just want to know. I mean, I would like to know so that I could use that information for later.
Because TJ's giving the
Breaking news. Breaking news. This just in, Piper. This just in.
Oh, they
Drake's
found me. I gotta
home.
go.
Drake's LA home was burglarized fresh off of the premiere of You People. A lot of references to him in that lovely movie made by Kenya Barris that I snatched on over and saw today early so that we could talk about it. We're going to throw that to cultural events with our lovely correspondent, LaQuanza LeBlack Carter. Tell us more.
Hi, peace to my Nubian kings and queens. I don't mind someone broke into my home. That's what Drake said when he got there and realized that someone had broken into his home. Apparently, his security had left. Okay. They left. They were brokenhearted because Drake hadn't been there. So, really, the only thing that was there was Drake's hopes and dreams to be respected in the community again because he talked shit. He talked shit about Meg the Stallion. Yeah, so that's what the people are singing outside. It probably was Meg who did it, and I don't blame her. So, yeah, back to you, Michelle, because Drake fell off.
Well, Drake can fall off into my lap anytime he wants to.
Oh my god. Laquanza, I do have a follow-up question. Can I ask a question to Laquanza?
Yes.
Is it fair to say that the thieves were breaking all the way into his home?
Oh, you a Drake fan. You a Drake fan. That's cute. That's cute.
I got even, you think he picked up the phone and was like, Kiki, will you call me? Are you falling? Then you never wanna. Yeah. I love Champagne Poppy. If you need any help with it,
still do the dance. I'm sorry. When I hear the song, I'm still gonna do the dance. Sorry.
I know when those robbers come.
They'll get that security camera.
Mess up everyone. All right. So I truly do feel bad for Aubrey Graham. I just want to say, is it possible when they broke into his lawn, was it still Degrassi?
Thank you. Back to me. It was still Degrassi, and the crazy thing is the security cam was only giving the upper views, so they couldn't even get a face of the actual perpetrator. So
that's word on the street was that the pound cake and truffle butter was missing.
Yeah, they're looking to cook him a meal, okay, because he don't want to let go.
You know, and I mean, I'm sure that his belongings were nice. For what? Is the question that I'm left with.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought there was going to be an answer. But yeah. So yeah, Drake's home's been burglarized. Oh my goodness, I couldn't get it out. And but he's insured. He'll be all right.
That's right.
I also hope that Meg the Stallion is moisturized and blessed. That's what I hope for.
Right.
Another event that's been going on in the cultural world, not sure if you all know this, and maybe you can inform us a little bit more. Word on the street is that university in Florida, Palm Beach University, has been giving out fraudulent advanced nursing diplomas, close to up to 7,500 of them for $15,000 a pop. Tell us more, Lashika.
It's Laquanza.
Laquanza.
It's my twin. You know, I have this problem.
And I've had lunch with her the other day. She's so lovely. And
that's the problem. I know that you like Lashika more than you like me. I get
Laquanza, it. It's not that I don't love you the way that I love Lashika. It's just that Lashika buys me fine leather gifts and goods. and you know, I can't say no to those. But carry on. Tell us more.
About the Florida thing. Oh yeah. Well, at any rate, we all found out that Ronald DeSantis is behind it. Matter of fact, his name is Ronald Dion DeSantis. So Dion DeSantis is the one who's behind handing out the fraudulent degrees. Okay. Little known fact, his mom was a nurse and she started the nursing school. And she's been handing out, he funds it. So we're not even shocked. That's why he's trying to create this whole scandal with, you know,
with the Black AP African-American classes.
It's not proficient. It's not on the level. It's crazy. And he claims it's about the queer context that's been included, the intersectionality, when actually he's been handing out fraudulent degrees. And so, hey, if you go to an emergency room in Florida, just know the IV could go anywhere. It could go anywhere.
LaQuadza, I've read a little bit about this. I'm hearing that there were the tip off was actually several patients being diagnosed with the itis.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
And there were a few who had the sugar written on their diagnosis, and
SUGA. I mean, truly.
SUGA, and
It's
they got to
shocking.
CVS and they didn't even know what medicine they should prescribe for the sugar.
Yeah. I'm also hearing that a lot of prescriptions were just Sprite, ginger ale,
Ginger ale.
and
And Tussin.
close the window. You're letting out all the good air.
Yeah, and watch All My Children at 2 p.m.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
That
And
was
they
for
were
the
putting
advanced.
Tussin on broken bones, is my understanding.
Exactly.
I mean, it is a travesty, but I do want to say, and this is true, the U.S. attorney who gave the press conference for this case is U.S. Attorney Mackenzie Lapointe, and I just wanted big ups for the blackest name in law enforcement and law in Florida. Um, so I'm not sure if we stand because I haven't done the research, but we might stand because of that name. Um, and speaking of just the cold nature of that name, cold, blazing hot, we are regrettably going to go to weather. Regrettably going to go to weather with my I guess the temporary
Your
protection order
ex-lover.
did lapse, so we're gonna go over to Dan DeMann.
How are you today, Dan?
Dan DeMann with the plan. I know you a fan. Hey, ladies, how's it going?
Always a pleasure to see you, Dan.
I'm nice to see we got a little flavor in the studio today, a little spiciness going on. I like it. I like it. I'm a fan. So crazy weather. I know you guys complain I never talk about the weather, but I've stayed up all two nights studying this crazy weather that's going on right now. There are floods, you might have heard, in California, everywhere. It's more flooded than my Tinder inbox. Am I right, ladies? Yeah.
Mine's a tsunami, so I would only understand.
Speaking of which, my fans out there, it is a long line, but once I get to you're not going to regret it. Am I right, Piper Page?
Do not address me at all directly in this broadcast, please.
All right, don't call HR again. That wasn't cool. All right, so weather, crazy weather. There are earthquakes in Minnesota. I don't know if you heard about that. It's swallowing houses. Speaking of swallowing, wait, you know what? I forgot where I apologize. Don't call HR. So ask me about a state and I'm gonna tell you the weather. This is how well versed I am. Give me something.
First, before I ask you about a state, I want to understand why the galaxy is on the thing behind you.
Because the weather is out of this world.
I see.
Do you not understand? It's crazy out here.
And I might actually give you that. Okay, so I'll give you a chance for this one broadcast. We're gonna wipe the slate clean. We're gonna wipe the slate clean tonight. All right, Daniel.
So we're good.
I regret it immediately, but yes,
we're good. Do over. All right. Well, I've been studying weather for days now. The Afro-Cuban Latino one. Would you like to give me a state? Any state? I would like to show off my skills.
It's not a state yet. Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Hey,
okay. Yeah, Puerto Rico. There are tornadoes everywhere in Puerto Rico. There's a spinning. They're just spinning. Like, it reminds me of my salsa class last night. I had 2 dates. It was a double date. 2 bitches. Don't call HR, Piper. I see you. I didn't mean to say that. I rescind. I retract. There's tornadoes. Tornado Alley, they call it. Even in the West Coast. Well, actually, let's go to the East Coast because there's a lot going on in the West Coast. In the East Coast, it's balls of hell just raining down hell everywhere. Speaking of balls, I would like to offer you guys to join my OnlyFans, Dan_the_man. I do the weather. I do the same thing here. DA_man. I do the same thing here, but just fully bucky ass naked. So, speaking of which,
I would like to see.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. $39.99 a month. I
Oh,
figure
I
I
don't-
get less
I don't-
off.
Exorbitant price. That's exorbitant.
That's too much.
The people pay it. So I got a lot of fans out there. I don't know if you guys know
Well,
this.
there's some quality ones for $2.99 on OnlyFans. Anybody want to know? I'll send you my links later.
All right. I don't really like that, but that's fine. Afro-Cuban Latina. She's a little too spicy for me.
There are several regions of the country that we live in that we have not covered, and they would
North.
like to know how the weather is in their area.
South, east, north. All right. Let's go to the north. The north, there's a cold front coming through, like this. Cold front.
Okay, like this.
Opposite of a hot
Breaking
front.
news off of the weather. Going to lifestyle. Shamar Moore is a new dad. Over to you, Mo.
Oh, we're having trouble hearing.
Yeah, that's right. You have trouble.
I'm whispering because I've snuck into the hospital. I'm here with Shamar and Mom and the brand new baby.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I got kicked out of ABC. I made it into the hospital. It is beautiful here. Everybody, it's a high-rise building. You can see that. The baby, so cute. I pinched its cheek. I pretended to be a nurse. I bought one of those diplomas from Florida.
Oh my God.
I'm out here. I send pictures.
Word on the street, if you can let me know, Mo, I heard that Erykah Badu was the doula. Is that true?
You know what? I only saw her from the back. It's a 50-50 chance. Just from the look, maybe. Maybe.
So
I don't want
exciting.
to. I'll yell Erykah and see if she turns around.
Yeah.
Do we know the sex of the baby?
Yes, we do.
I heard that I heard that same rumor about Erykah Badu, and I heard that she was talking about that baby hurt your mama's back, being born vaginally like that.
What?
Nobody ever told you breach gonna take over on you. Push it, push it. I love Erykah. She's gonna have my baby for me too.
She's so good. Erykah, is that you? Erykah.
Ask her, can we get some of that incense that smells like her thing?
She turned around. We want your thing incense. And how do you get it to smell like that, by the way? Like, is there a process? Oh, well, that sounds dangerous.
I just want to say, I'm an artist, and I was sensitive about my stuff. And now I have to go back to care for the baby, so goodbye.
Oh my God. She blessed us with her voice.
That was so beautiful.
That was truly moving for me. Now I do want to ask before you get kicked out of this hospital, I am hearing that the Shamar Moore baby was actually born with that really bad cornrow wig from Tyler Perry movie Fame. Now, can you confirm that? Were you close enough to see that? Yes or no?
I was close enough. I did see it, and it wasn't laid right.
Oh my goodness.
That poor baby.
And you wouldn't expect that to be passed through the genes, but the wig was so strong that it imprinted on his soul like that. That's truly amazing.
Mm-hmm. It's generational. Let's just say.
Yeah. You just have to say whoever thinks like that just can't be doing right. You might say they have a criminal mind. I said criminal mind.
I love that show. You know I love that show.
I know you do. I know you do.
Okay, I'm definitely getting kicked out of the hospital. I'm going.
Oh,
I'm going.
wow.
Bye,
Okay.
Erykah. We love you.
Piper, did I tell you about the time that I danced with Shamar Moore on Soul Train? Oh my God.
My.
He humped and bumped all over me, baby.
Tell us again, honestly. That's just truly beautiful. Yeah, okay.
I was
live
learning from my cousin Rosie Perez, and I was trying to dance it up.
Wow. And speaking of dance, we are going to go over to sports. So let's hear from our sports correspondent, Princess.
Hello, Princess here with your latest play-by-play. Sports. There's animals that are having a gathering in a couple of weeks. I hear there might be some tigers and some eagles that might fight each other. And then there's some numbers involved potentially as well. And yes, that is the play-by-play. Black mitts are making a comeback because mitts were brown before, and they've been dyed black, and it's a statement.
Okay. Speaking of statements, I want to speak on what you have said, which does not include sports in any way. What is the score? Like, can you tell us what sport you're referring to and what the score may, I don't know, be?
It's a game that hasn't been played yet. According to my notes, it's coming in February, on a Sunday, and there's a possibility that a 4 and a 9 might be in the score. And there's
is it the Super Bowl with Rihanna?
Oh yes. Oh,
the 49ers?
Yes, that is it. That's yes. Thank you. Thank you. Billy. Thank you.
Michelle Villa-Vasquez.
Thank you, Billy. Okay, thanks.
We talked about it. It's not Milli Vanilli this time. This is Michelle
Villa-Vasquez.
All right. And my name?
PP.
Okay. Well.
No, her name is Piper Page.
Page and Villa. Thank you for having me guest this segment. It means a lot to me that I can share my love of sports with the world. Go team. Go team.
Wow. Okay.
Such a instrumental assistant in our Sports Center broadcast.
Yes, because the budget cuts just really did not affect us at all. Clearly. And the
obviously not.
No, because that was all right. Well,
excellent.
Breaking news. Breaking weather fucking news.
How's there breaking news and weather, Dan?
How's there breaking weather news?
Breaking weather news. I forgot about Florida. You guys cut me off to go to that stupid Shamar Moore wig story. You know, I hear some hateration in this dancery, and Dan the man's not going to take this, and neither will his fans. Okay, Florida, there are hurricanes. All right, do you not understand how many nights I've stayed up studying this? I haven't been this sleep deprived since the Bubba Palooza circa 2003. Which reminds me, you guys almost forgot how we get our money. We are sponsored here by penicillin. Okay. Thank you, penicillin, for sponsoring. The weather news is sponsored by penicillin. I want to thank our sponsors. They've done a lot for me through the years. All right, I'm out. Thank you.
How is a medicine sponsoring the newscast? I thought we talked about this. I thought we talked about this.
We have to have another conversation with the corporate. This is getting out of control.
Like, why not Procter and Gamble? It can't be one medicine. We just,
It used to be Pfizer, but we don't, And Johnson.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Why can Jermaine? Why did you put that up as our sponsor? Why did
Producer Jermaine?
Well,
yes. What can I do for you?
We're not actually sponsored by penicillin. Don't.
Oh, I thought that whatever Dan the man said was true.
Okay, can we just go to lifestyles, please? Can we get our lifestyle report?
Breaking news, back to lifestyle. You guys, so much going on in the LBC. No, seriously though.
No, Michelle, can you just let Mo do the lifestyle report?
Yeah, sure. Back to you, Mo.
Oh my God.
Hi, I just broke into a bottle of penicillin. I am inside the bottle. I had to shrink myself, magic school bus style, to get in the bottle, but I'm in here, and we are definitely Everybody in this bottle is supporting Black News Network. That is, I'm letting you know. Hey, we're all here. Ready
So
for it.
Miss Frizzle of you. My favorite. My favorite.
That is lifestyle. Please take your vitamins, stay hydrated. I think I'm gonna get kicked out of this bottle.
I see someone coming to open it. Oh no, don't get swallowed. No. Well,
Wow.
she was our hardest working correspondent. I mean, who else would break into a celebrity's home, a competitor news network, a hospital, and then genie themselves into a small space?
You
We
know,
ain't
you
even
gotta
getting
love that
space.
kind of dedication. I think we should keep. She's a keeper. She's a keeper. I love her.
She's a keeper, and I think for the buddy system that we've instituted since Dan joined it because of HR, we should pair Princess and Mo as partners,
Producer Jermaine.
so they can.
We
Oh wow! Look at this
Yes.
ad in the middle
Yes.
of our. Look at this ad.
We
I
can't.
found a way to safely show advertisements on 95% of the screen without interrupting the show.
Well, I would like to ask, did they send us any samples of the penicillin? Because I might need it after the rump that I went through last night.
Oh my
Michelle.
goodness, Michelle! We talked about describing
Or
your
a Rocephin
dalliances on
shot.
air. That's the dalliance report. We're only doing that once a month.
I love a good dalliance.
My God.
Penicillin. What is penicillin for? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna side with our viewers who
Penicillin is
forgot.
good for all kinds of infections, if you know.
Syphilis.
It's great for sports injuries.
Okay, you know.
Thank you.
What is your favorite? I want to get Princess back out here. Princess, because here at BNN, we're a family. That's not the toxic way. We are family. I was flat on that first note, and that's gonna hold.
I got all my sisters with me. Need a mamas.
This is Princess. Okay, Princess. Why don't you tell everybody at home what is your favorite sport and describe it in detail? Because you do anchor sports for us. That's a decision that was made. So I want to hear about your favorite sport right now.
That is a question for me that I can answer. I love them all because I'm an equitist, not to be confused with an equestriist. I'm an equitist with all sports that involve balls or sticks.
Dan, don't
I love a
say
good ball.
thing. Dan, don't say one thing.
I like to juggle the balls.
Okay.
Juggling is a worldwide sport. It might be an Olympic sport.
I did medal a couple of times in college, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my
Tell us
thought
more
you
about those
were
balls.
familiar.
So wait, you said equestrian. You know what? And we're unfortunately just gonna have to leave it right there at that.
I too am an equestrian. I love to ride.
Okay, it's cultural events with LaQuanza. Cultural events report. Take it away.
Hey,
Take it
I'm
away,
back.
LLC. Well, that's
Whoa. Okay.
Thank
So,
you.
producer,
Thank
we all
you.
look alike.
there we go.
We all look alike.
Back to this. Here we go.
I wonder if GMA3 is hiring.
Don't do that. Let's reset in 3, 2.
All right. Greetings, my Nubian queens and kings. Peace to everyone out there. 120, 120, 120. That's 360. That's mathematics. Okay. This is
No. Please continue. That's just a
There's-
little.
I'm getting so much disrespect on this show today.
That's a we can't. I love what's happening. Laugh, please.
So
I was picking up what you were throwing down, my sister. I'm hip.
All I was thinking was Because you did not do your math.
Exactly. So for those who have not done their math, 120, 120, 120 is 360. That's mathematics, okay? We all know that in a couple of days, Black History Month is coming up, but we're going to be renaming it to Nubian History Month because Black was created by the white man, okay? And we're doing all things Black during Black, formerly now known as Nubian History Month, okay? And that's on that. So we know that during Nubian History Month, typically white people and Black people that work for white people lose their minds. So these are the things we do not want white people during Nubian History Month. We don't want dashiki printed tissue, paper towels, okay, condoms, 40 ounces. We don't want anything with a dashiki on it, all right? If you want to print anything, print money for reparations, okay? And that's revolution, y'all. Print money for reparations. That was what we're looking for. Any events that we have out here, there's going to be a parade on every MLK.
I'm just loving the sponsor that we've got for Nubian History Month. That's a surprise for me. They're really putting in work over there at Penicillin Industries. Just the team that makes that one drug.
I mean, I have heard that it helps fight syphilis.
Shout out to the Tuskegee. Okay, you need to just let's continue. We're gonna continue. LaQuadra, this is your moment.
Is it? My sister Lashika used to work here, right?
She love her.
Oh, Lashika. That's such a good time when Lashika was here.
I miss Lashika.
Anyway, she now works with Oprah Winfrey. Just so you guys know.
The Oprah?
Yeah.
The Winfrey?
The one, the only.
The Gail's friend?
The Gail's friends. The Stedman, the long time suffering man.
I see.
So,
anyway. I worked for Oprah once. And
she said
she fired me because I didn't make her mofongo with Moriscos fast enough. I'm sorry.
This sounds like a painful memory. I wanted to mention, LaQuadra, I noticed we're changing the name of Black History Month. I just wanted to say, how is your affiliation with the HerTep movement? How's that going?
It's going great. We're actually going to be leading a parade on every MLK in the US of A. That's what we're going to be doing during Nubian History Month. Thank you. Please don't call it the B word. It's Nubian History Month now.
Oh, okay. And so how is the petition to change the hex code from FFFFF to 6 black fist emojis? Is that going well?
Yeah, it's actually in its approval stage right now. We got it through. Yeah, we're doing great things here. You see what I'm saying, Miss Velasquez? LaQuadra can get things accomplished.
I always told Lashika I thought you were a mover and a shaker, and that we would be honored to have you. So go me.
We definitely thought that you would be a perfectly good person to work, like a perfectly fine course.
Yeah, I said she'd be an excellent replacement. So Lashika.
Thank you for the Nubian report. This was LaQuadra LeBlack Carter, also known as LLC, because I invest in me. Sponsored by Penicillin.
Man, those HerTep movement taglines are so fascinating to me.
They're beautiful. I love Black business and I love to support Black business. And I love that she teaches you to get your own LLC, which if you're getting in the state of California only costs $500. Make sure that you re-register your incorporation this month. Keep all my Black people ahead. Get into the real estate game. It's a doozy. That's how I got ahead.
Okay, so I did think that we weren't going to.
We are going to go. We have international news coming up. We are going to go overseas to the pond to discuss the new book from no longer the Duke of Sussex. Now he's named himself the Spare. Over to you, Imogen. Tell us all about Meghan, my favorite, Markle, and her fine husband, Harry, ex Prince of Windsor, Duke of Sussex.
I was just being polite, waiting for you to finish. Thank you. Imogen Green here, excited to talk about the Spare. It is a little bit of a nub, if you shall. A little bit of a.
Just repeat that one more time. It's a little bit of a which?
A nub?
A little bit of a nub. It just it's not really fitting in with Her Majesty's higher court at this point.
You mean Her Dead Majesty, or are you talking about Camilla, the new queen consort? What a come up. If anybody knows how to turn a hoe into a housewife.
Oh my, you are very frank, Miss Michelle. Thank you for your candor. We don't like to think about the new queen as a hoe, you say?
I mean, everyone knows she was the hoe with the most.
Let's if we can, let's
Again, I'll just wait. I'll just wait for you to get it out. Go ahead.
Don't, because this is your time. It's the International Report. We will respect it as such. We're not going to offer you crumpets and tea like last time. We won't do that.
Okay, well, the tea was a little bit anyway, but thank you.
I did drop you off some scones, though, some biscuits.
Okay, scones and biscuits are quite different, but thank you. So again, we're referring to Harry as he who shall not be named because he's no longer affiliated with the company. So therefore, we just don't talk about him.
May I ask just the gentlest of questions?
You shall.
So if he's not a part of the family, wouldn't that mean that blood is not thicker than a bowl of water?
Wow.
That's a good one you did there.
And I do want to say
yes,
that I've been holding that in since Tea and Crumpets, because I saw Dasani on the other side of the thing, and
You did.
Wow. Good shout. That was a funny. It makes my belly.
Wait a minute.
Not this
photo.
Producer Jermaine. Really?
Oh my. Wow.
Really?
I
disrespect. Somebody from the company did that.
Again, this is why she shall also not be named. This is not up to standard anymore. I really believe still in Black Lives Matter, but I just, oh gosh, oh goodness, oh my pearls are, I'll just, oh my.
Oh my. And we are going to unfortunately have to leave it right there because it is time for my new segment entitled The Last Page with Piper Page. I am just so honored to be a part of bringing this newscast to you with my colleagues, especially Michelle Villa Vasquez. Shout out to Villa.
Shout out to you, Piper.
Truly, just a dream. And speaking of dreams, TJ, I dream of you when I when I close my eyes. I think we might have worked. There's no reason that after that one time that we ran into each other at the Emmys, that we couldn't have clicked when I met my brown hazel eyes with your green eyes. And I saw you and I thought, as I was saying much earlier, that you're giving not Troy from High School Musical, but what's the other guy's name? Help me out. From the crew and cast, help me out.
Are we talking about Corbin Blue?
Corbin Blue, but that's the actor, but what's the character's name?
I never.
Dan DeVan.
No, Dan, no! Okay, in the audience.
It was
Chad.
Chad.
That's
It was
right.
Chad. Chad.
And that's
Is
an
it?
unfortunate name given the climate that we're in. So I'm just gonna erase that from my memory. So he is giving Corbin Blue with a haircut, and that's a good memory that I have. Just like the memory of us at the Emmys and the time that we brushed elbows at the correspondence dinner.
That
You
night
know,
moved me.
exactly. So you know, as I was saying, this is the last page. This is the last page of a newscast. We could have worked. Wait, I just before I get to the news, like TJ, when you told me your full real name, I didn't laugh at it. Like I didn't laugh at Lutelius. That's a sign. I think that's Lou telling us that we could have been something, and I think you should call me on the phone.
Mm.
555. As I was saying, no, as I was saying, you're absolutely
6763.
that's
Oh.
okay. You just put your phone number in there. Was that mine?
Yes.
Why do you have my number? Okay, I will deal with that later. For the audience, I just want to say that we are dedicated to bringing you the best news. We're dedicated to bringing you the blackest news. All right, and yeah, and a lot of other things I'm going to say. But first, you know, TJ, I'm sorry it didn't work out with Amy, but like, is Piper up in here? You know what I'm saying? So as we close, we bring this to a close. This, as always, is BNN. We've got your back. Thank you, Jermaine. I was getting very okay. Well, okay. If they're going to sponsor us, we have to talk about the ad placement. Not right over anchors' faces. So we're going to introduce our
Or the
new
cold sore.
tagline. Our new tagline. I'll say the first half, and then Michelle, if you would do the honors of saying the last half. Here at BNN, we've got your back, and
we've got your black.
Stay tuned. We'll see you next week at BNN next month. Just, you know, when we feel like it's going to be back, and we are here.
Good night, you guys.
Cheerio.
And Cinnamon Toast Sundae.